Welcome again. This is Mwalimu Jeffbama. I want to talk about assessment, how assessment is different in CBC as compared to the type of examinations that were done or assessments that we call the 844 assessments. Those ones were not necessarily called assessments, but they were different from how assessment is done in CBC. What has changed? Now we need to understand that we have various methods of assessment in CBC, unlike in 844, where marking was of the essence. But in CBC, a learner can be assessed in several ways so that it can be told whether they have some skills in a given area. For example, we can talk of the use of assessment rubrics. We have various assessment rubrics that can be used to assess a learner in CBC lessons or in CBC curriculum. For example, we can talk of some rating scales. When we talk about rating scales, they allow the teacher to assess behavior of learners. For example, we can talk of exceeds expectation. When we talk about a learner exceeding expectation, we should know that that learner has exhaustively done the work that has been assigned. And if the learner meets expectations, then it means that this learner has correctly done the work that has been assigned to them. And we have what we call approaching expectation. When the learner has approached expectation, this means that this learner has correctly done part of the work. Not the whole of it, but part of the work has been done correctly. And if we talk of below expectation, then it means that this learner, with some prompts, with some help or with some prompts, this learner can do the assigned duty or work with some prompts. When we talk about prompts, we mean that if this learner can be guided, then they can do it the right way. So CBC does not judge a learner, just as in 844. In 844, a learner is judged as a failure. But in CBC, there is no failure. Because if we talk of a learner being getting below expectation, we mean that with prompts, the way in which we can explain this particular score is that with some prompts, the learner can be able to perform some tasks with some prompts, which means the learner is not judged as a failure, but they can do well if they are guided. So CBC is that curriculum which cannot judge learners as failures, but rather categorizes them into various rating scales. Thank you.